Ditcheva is the target. She said, "Dakota, I'm coming for you. I'll break you. I'm a monster." That's not flirty promo. It's a threat that changes matchmaking math. Chanel Nightmare Dyer is a Muay Thai machine. She started at 9, racked up over 100 amateur Muay Thai fights and 27 titles, world, European, British belts. Her striking is elite and ruthless. When she says she's a monster, she's not joking.
The fight, just unstoppable pressure, and look at that shot just coming through here. I mean, it's just an absolute swarm. Phil DeFries had no choice but to step in here. Absolute right call.
She publicly called out, "Dakota, I'm coming for you. I'll break you. I'm the best kicker." That's a targeted message. And in today's fight world, it forces responses from promoters, matchmakers, and the target himself. Language like this sells, but it also raises ethical questions. We'll get to that later. Why target Dakota? Because she's hot, fast, violent finishes, massive buzz. She's the name everyone wants to beat. A win over Dakota vaults you into superstardom. That's the motive.
Sprinkle by TKO or KO. I will tell you, the confidence that she's going to have now getting up is going to be unbelievable.
And there it is. Beautiful knee from the plum. And Bishop beckons Jenna Bishop back to her feet and goes immediately on the attack.
Dakota isn't helpless. Success means 1. Explosive, unpredictable starts. 2. Using angles and feints to avoid the clinch. 3. Punishing overcommitment with counters. If she keeps it mobile, she can turn Chanel's pressure into openings. Now, the big question is this promo genius or irresponsible rhetoric? Lines like, "I'll kill you," are extreme. They sell clicks, but they can also normalize violent language. Fans are split. Some love the heat, others want accountability. Promoters hear this, matchmakers smell money. Book it, and the fight sells. Don't book it, and the controversy simmers. Either way, a Chanel versus Dakota clash would explode interest in the division. Chanel threw down the gauntlet. Dakota, what's your move? Who wins, Chanel Dyer or Dakota Ditcheva? Comment below, smash like, and subscribe for the next update when this boxing room talk turns into a real fight.
I want to build a very strong position here. It will be my first fight on Saturday, and after this fight I want to fight other girls, you know, to build my position here. You know, I want to be active, I want to fight and build my position.
Martina Kierczynska just dropped a fucking bombshell on the fight world. The Polish Muay Thai beast isn't just chasing one championship gold. She's sending a brutal warning to PFL superstar Dakota Ditcheva. "I'm coming to kill you." This isn't hype. This isn't talk. Martina wants to be the first Polish world champion in one championship, and she's calling out one of the most feared women outside the promotion to prove she's the real deal. After her latest win, Martina Kierczynska made it clear, "I want to be the first Polish world champion in one championship. That's my goal. I'm doing everything I can to be on top." And then she went even further, saying she would destroy Dakota Ditcheva, the undefeated PFL superstar who many call the future of MMA. That's not just confidence, that's a declaration of war. For those who don't know, Martina Kierczynska is a Polish Muay Thai machine, competing in one championship's atomweight division. She's been carving a path of destruction with her brutal striking and fearless pressure. Her Muay Thai is sharp, her aggression is unmatched, and her dream is clear to be the first Polish world champion in one. After her victory over Yu Yaopui in March 2025, she doubled down on her hunger, saying she'll fight any girl just to climb the ranks and prove she belongs at the very top. But here's where things explode. Martina didn't just talk about one fighters. She went straight for Dakota Ditcheva, the undefeated PFL knockout artist who's been destroying everyone in her path. By calling out Dakota, Martina is basically saying, "I don't care if you're a superstar, I'll break you too." Dakota Ditcheva has been hailed as the next big thing in women's MMA, with fighters like Kayla Harrison even calling her the future of the sport. But Martina, she doesn't buy into the hype. She wants to expose Dakota, kill her aura, and show the world that one striker's hit different. Let's be real, this fight may not happen tomorrow. Dakota runs the PFL cage. Martina dominates in ONE. But the fact that Kirchinska is already targeting Dakota tells us something bigger. She doesn't just want to be a champion in one. She wants to be the face of global women's combat sports. And if the two ever met, it would be pure violence. Dakota's slick striking and killer instinct against Martina's relentless Muay Thai and Polish grit. A dream fight for fans and a nightmare for whoever loses. This rivalry, even if it's just words for now, shows how far women's combat sports have come. Fighters from different promotions aren't just satisfied with their belts. They want to test themselves against the very best across the world. Martina Kirchinska isn't just aiming for the one atomweight Muay Thai title. She's aiming at legend stars and hype machines like Dakota Ditcheva. So here's the question. Was this just talk, or does Martina really have what it takes to kill Dakota Ditcheva's hype? She's young, she's hungry, she's violent, and she's sending a brutal message. Dakota, I'm coming to kill you. But what do you think? Could Martina Kirchinska actually destroy PFL's Golden Girl? Or is Dakota too much for even one's rising Polish warrior? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more fight news breakdowns and the most brutal callouts in MMA.
I truly believe that I could win that fight, and I'd go out there and do everything I can to win that fight, and I believe it would be a fight, and I believe that I would win that title.
Maycee Barber just sent a fucking message straight at Dakota Ditcheva, and trust me, this one's gonna shake up the entire women's flyweight division. Barber is not just calling Dakota out, she's straight up telling her, I'd beat you, I'd take your hype, and I'd take that title. Tonight, we break down Maycee's bombshell, Dakota Ditcheva's undefeated rise, and why this fight could become the most explosive women's showdown in years.
Oh, man. Oh,
Maycee Barber, nicknamed The Future, made her pro debut in 2017. Just 1 year later, she earned her UFC contract on Dana White's Contender Series with a third-round TKO, and she's been chasing greatness ever since. She's got the second most knockouts in UFC flyweight history. She's tied for third most wins in the division with 8. And despite some setbacks, Barber's confidence has never ever wavered.
Sprinkle him by TKO or KO. I will tell you, the confidence that she's going to have now getting up is going to be unbelievable.
And there it is. Beautiful knee from the plum. And Ditcheva beckons Jenna Bishop back to her feet and goes immediately on the attack. Oh, Bishop in trouble. And that does it. First round finish, and Dakota Ditcheva silences.
And then there's Dakota Ditcheva, the undefeated wrecking machine. Fans call her Dakota F-seeking Ditcheva for a reason. Every fight, pure violence. Every performance hype sky high. She's the undefeated star who everyone thought would dominate PFL forever until she shocked the world and signed with the UFC. Right now, Dakota Ditcheva is the new Golden Girl, Dana White's big project for the women's flyweight division. But Maycee Barber? She's not buying the hype.
Fight, and I'd go out there and do everything I can to win that fight. And
Maycee just dropped the bomb. I'd go in there, I'd do everything I can, and I'd win that fight. I believe I'd beat Dakota Ditcheva. That's not a casual comment. That's a straight-up call-out. And the timing couldn't be more perfect. Dakota's rise is stealing headlines. But Barber, she's been grinding, stacking wins, and she's telling the UFC, don't forget who built this division.
More body shots. This one, first round finish for Dakota Ditcheva. And it was the body work that really did.
This isn't just a fight, this is a war of eras. On one side, Dakota Ditcheva, undefeated, flashy, the new star. On the other side, Maycee Barber, the veteran, the proven finisher. The one who's been tested in UFC wars. Dakota's never faced anyone like Barber. And Barber? She's never had a chance to steal hype this big. Imagine the UFC promo, the future versus the undefeated, that sells itself. Dana White loves this kind of drama. He's building Dakota as the next superstar, but he also knows the fans eat up real rivalries. If Maycee Barber keeps pushing this, Dana might have no choice but to book it. Because let's be honest, Dakota Ditcheva can crush contenders. But can she survive a UFC vet like Maycee? That's the test. That's the fight fans would pay to see. Already fans are split. Some are calling Barber delusional, saying Dakota would smoke her inside 2 rounds. Others are hyping Barber up, saying she's the only one crazy enough to derail the Dakota hype train. Barber has no chance. Versus Barber's the dog we need versus Dakota. Oh, here's the question. Is Maycee Barber actually the one who can stop Dakota Ditcheva's undefeated streak? Or is she just fueling the hype for the biggest beatdown of her career? One thing's for sure, this fight would be pure violence. So tell me, who wins, Maycee the future Barber or Dakota F-King Ditcheva? Drop your predictions in the comments, smash that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more savage MMA breakdowns. This story is only getting started.
26th, February, we have Dakota Ditcheva versus Weili Zhang for the flyweight UFC championship. Insane.
Even her against Valentina, I would love to see. I think that would be a great striking match as well. And I think it'd be interesting because, like, she beat Taila Santos, who arguably could have beat Valentina without a headbutt.
That wasn't a fan. That wasn't a troll. That was a UFC veteran, Jillian Robertson, dropping the most savage fucking warning to Valentina Shevchenko we've ever heard. Forget respectful fight talk. This was pure violence in a sentence. And she's talking about Dakota Ditcheva, the undefeated golden girl of the PFL, the fighter who just dismantled Taila Santos and beat Sumiko Inaba. So let's break it down. Did Jillian Robertson just predict the end of Valentina Shevchenko's reign in under 10 seconds? Or is this pure delusion? Robertson didn't just say Dakota would win. She said she would kill Valentina in 10 seconds. That's not analysis. That's a F-King execution order. And Dana White? You better be listening, because if PFL's golden girl crosses over to the UFC, this is the fight that will blow the roof off women's MMA.
I'll just beat your ass in round 2, so shut up.
Let's be real, Dakota isn't just hype. She's unbeaten. A $1 million tournament winner, and her knockout over Taila Santos at the PFL World Championships wasn't just another W, it was a fucking statement. She dropped Santos with leg kicks, elbows, knees, and a body shot that ended it at 4:41 of round 2. Then, as if the violence wasn't enough, she grabbed the mic and torched Santos with the line of the year, "A model just beat your ass, so shut up." That's how you blend violence with marketing. That's why the MMA world is obsessed. But hold up, Valentina Shevchenko isn't some random name. She's the Bullet, former UFC flyweight queen, a striker so technical she's dismantled legends. Taila Santos barely scraped past her in 2022, and that was with Valentina fighting injured.